We need to stabilize our resource economy, timber, fishing, those kind of jobs. We do need to stabilize that, and I think we see a golden opportunity right now in the changes that might be happening at Pacific Lumber Company. It will happen when Maxxam leaves Monroe County. And then let me just throw in something there about Roger, because that is who I'm running against. You know, even when it came time for the supervisor to decide to send a letter to Texas, to the bankruptcy court, in support of a better alternative for the working community of this district, Roger had to jump in and water it down. Even in the very last minute, he couldn't, that was his one action. As the representative of this district, he should have been at the forefront of that, and instead he was trying to put the brakes on it. And he did actually succeed in watering it down a little bit, but to my mind that just shows you what his focus is to drag it and slow it down, this change. The other thing I would like to say is that aside from preserving those jobs, we have to diversify the economy. There's no way that we can move forward without a diversified economy. We have to have innovation. We have to encourage entrepreneurs. We have to encourage light industry. We have to get broadband internet. We have to get all of those aspects of infrastructure in place so that we can provide these different jobs. If we provide those kinds of jobs, we can have, our kids can stay here, they won't have to leave to have a good living, and then we can provide affordable housing. We can just bring up the whole timbre of this county. And I think that it's extremely important that we start with helping those kinds of light industry jobs be put in place. There are people already who've done it, but they're almost threatening to leave. You've got people like Carson Wireless. They started here. Now they're up in Arcata. Why? Because there's no infrastructure for them to stay here or even to stay in Fortuna. They tried to locate to Fortuna. They couldn't. The same with AEE Solar. They're on the top, the top 500 list. They're just doing so well. They started here. We have great minds here. We've got people here who think outside the box, who come up with the solutions that will take us into the future. We've got to provide the infrastructure for them to be able to have those industries here at home and keep our economy viable. So I really want to see that happen, and I will encourage it in any way I can. And I know there are ways that the county can do that. There are other issues that have popped up in the middle of this campaign, and there will be more, believe you me, because this is going to be a hard-fought campaign. And I will tell you, Roger Rodoni is going to go kicking and screaming out what he is going out. Extremely important, like the planning department. I mean, that department is extremely adversarial. We need a representative, we need a supervisor who can go in and start working with people, supervising people. That's the job, that's the title, supervisor, okay? I would like to focus the planning department on service to the general public, to the people who need their services. I would like to focus the planning department away from adversarial roles, away from suing people, and more towards helping people. I would like to focus the director, direct the director to provide these services for us. I'd like to see everybody who's involved in this included, from the planners to the landowners, all of the stakeholders. And we can come forward, we can move forward with the kind of approach to planning that will provide for a stable